fucking Skrillex! Oh man, okay, so I just got back from the I just got back from the Skrillex show. As you can see, I look like shit. I actually wasn't even wearing this shirt. Okay, so the Skrillex show was in New Braunfels, which is like an hour from where I live. So I had to drive, basically, it's like driving to Austin for me, but Austin's even farther for me. So, drove to Skrillex. It was at a Whitewater Amphitheater. Fucking awesome venue, actually. Right by the river. Anyways, so he played for like an hour and a half. I think he played more for an hour and a half straight. And it was amazing. Oh my gosh. Easily one of the top 5 shows I've ever seen. If not top 3, it might be number 1. But I kind of got to go recall every show I've ever been to. I know I've been to some amazing shows. But top 5 for sure. Maybe top 3. I don't know. It was freaking amazing. If you get to see Skrillex, first off, if you like Skrillex's music, or you like that kind of music, go see Skrillex. Freaking awesome, man. It was amazing. I'm exhausted right now. I'm really pulling up this energy just because I'm trying to not make this vlog boring. I was going to vlog right after the show, but I was so exhausted sitting in my car. I was just like, hey guys. I was tired and I was worried about getting out of there. The parking lot was horrible. So I was just like, no. I was like, I want to get the hell out of here. Sorry for the lights and all that stuff. I'm just trying to walk around and not be, get some energy in me. But anyways, crazy show. A few things I guess I got to note about the show in general. The light, you would think, techno music, like, there was no, like, lasers, but the light show was freaking awesome. Like, just the regular lights, and he had, it wasn't a screen, it looked like black steel, and he was projecting pictures onto it. And it was, he had freaking awesome stuff projected on there with whatever he was doing. I thought it was interesting, okay? There was a shitload of minors at this show. Really, it was Minor City. And, I don't know. I don't know if it's a youth today or if it's just because it was a Skrillex show. I mean, because it's like an electronica show. And it's freaking summer, but they were wearing some crazy, ridiculous outfits. I was like, what? How old are you? Where are your parents at? But, also, marijuana galore at this place. Really, like, I mean, everybody was, either people were popping stuff or they were smoking stuff. And, that stuff kind of bothers me, but once the artist that I'm there to see goes on, I don't care about it anymore. Just because, I mean, people are just there, they're doing it, like, right in front of me, so you can't just leave. It's kind of hard. And so the smoke goes up, blah, blah, and I get headaches from that stuff, and that's one of I'm not, any kind of smoke in general gives me a headache. Anyways, so that's there. And, oh, man. Okay, I'm going to be jumping off the walls on this thing. Like, okay, if you've heard his music, he doesn't just play, whatever's on his album like a rock show would be, because there's not really lyrics. So, I mean, he's a DJ, so he, like, mixed all his music in different forms and new beats and just same audio. Like, it was freaking awesome. And he would do, like, these breakdowns that he does in his stuff. And then he would do, like, some breakdowns, and he had these, like, air fog cannons that would go, like, and they'd shoot up. And then he would shoot out confetti, and it was, like, freaking awesome. Like, perfectly timed. Everything with his music. It was freaking amazing. And, yeah, I can't say enough good stuff. And he would talk to the crowd and be like, yeah, what's going on, blah, 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 blah. It was freaking awesome. And, the only other thing I need to say is the crowd was actually pretty cool. Everybody's, like, real nice with each other. People were, you were getting elbows to the face because it was so crazy. But everybody's like, oh, I'm so sorry. But, I mean, it was just real cool. I danced the whole show. And I probably danced more in this one show than I have in my whole life, to be honest with you. If you know me, I'm not very danceable. It's because I've been stuck in my shell forever. But I'm starting to get out of it, and I danced this whole show, and that's why I'm exhausted. Hour and a half. That's not including the actual performances before, because there was 2 people before. I thought the first DJ kind of sucked. The second one was really good. His name was Alex something, Alex Wrist, or I don't know what his name was, but he was actually really good. He had that Skrillex feel to him. But it was awesome. He had some really nice breakdowns too in his stuff, and yeah. So I mean, I danced for a really long time, and I mean, the last thing I gotta say about the show is like the people there, not the people, the girls. Like you can tell a lot of these girls were on something. First, a lot of them went in that whole like go-go dancer get-up. And like I said, a lot of them were young, and then there was some like older ladies. Oh no, battery, no. There was like some older ladies, and I don't know if that older lady was kind of like a bad influence, because there were some other girls around here that were in the same kind of clothes, and they were young. They were minors. They were probably like 14 to 16, and they were acting just really crazy, like the lady. I don't know if she was giving them stuff, or I don't know. I don't know. I'm not gonna say anything, but they were just like out of there. Like this one girl was like, ah, wow, and then like a minute later she was like, like off the wall. I was like, what? You just went from screaming in people's faces to crying. Like, and she was like making friends with just random people and putting her head on there. So I was like, whew. I love going to shows because I love people watching, and people can be crazy, and it's just weird or odd or whatever, you know. I'm odd at times, but yeah, I thought that was hilarious. And you can tell when people are exhausted and then when people are on something. This is like tired. This is when the girls that, I mean, a lot of the girls that I saw, because the guys just, I mean, guys just look like guys really most of the time. But the girls are like this. Seriously, I mean, some of these girls looked like they were on something, and it was horrible. I felt bad for some of them. And that was that. I mean, a lot of them look on something. Oh, but the last thing. Okay, where I was at, I mean, I was dancing the whole time. There was the three girls and there are 3 guys, and these girls were of age, because I didn't see them having the X's on their hands, but I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. So I really don't know. The X's verified that they were minors. They didn't have the X's, and I think they had the wristbands for the alcohol and stuff, which was what you get if you had your license. Anyway, so they were younger than I know. I know that, and they were like, how is it? They were all with their boyfriends, like, look at me, look at me, and one of them, and I'm surprised, this is weird, she seemed like she was on something, because I would turn to her, and she was just like, dancing. Anyways, well, I got in front of them a little bit, and she just started, I don't know what she was doing to her boyfriend back there. She was doing like the little meh kind of stuff. She would go down, like all the way down, and her head hit my butt like 3 times. I was like, whoa, girl, what you doing? What you doing, girl? Girl, you're crazy. So her head like totally touched my butt 3 times. I was like, what's this girl doing? And then later in the show, she put her arms like on my shoulders, and I was like, what? And then she like put her hands up through my hair, and she was like shaking my head, and she was like, yeah, woo, woo, with her boyfriend right there. And I was all like, what's going on here? I was like, whoa. I was just dancing, so I was just like, yeah. And she's like running her hands through my hair, and I'm surprised that dude didn't pop me in the back of the head or something. But I mean, he was just chilling, and personally, if I had a girlfriend and she's like totally rubbing up on some other dude, I'd be like, what? No? But no, he was just there like, yeah. I don't know. It was a crazy, crazy show. Amazing though. Amazing music. Even the crowd was amazing, like I said. When you go to these shows, you expect that, you know, people are going to be drunk, people are going to be doing drugs, they're going to be doing whatever, you know. And that's not my forte. But, I mean, once that music turned on, I didn't give a shit. It was freaking amazing. And this vlog is already at 9 minutes, so I'm going to go ahead and cut it. It was amazing. The crowd was amazing. Like, oh man, they kept going, you know? It was so awesome, guys. Check out Skrillex if you can. I'm going to go ahead and end this now, because I got to get in the shower. I got to be up at 8 in the morning, and it's freaking like 2 o'clock already. So I just wanted to make this vlog because, you know, I hadn't vlogged it, and I want to say how awesome the show was. So I'm going to go ahead and go. This vlog is freaking long. So, remember, subscribe to this channel, subscribe to the Music Monday channel. Oh, Music Someday this week. Oh my guys, I'm so busy. Like, I'm so tired right now. I'm not going to have any time to research right now. Tomorrow, I'm supposed to be at work before 9:30. I get off at 6:30, and then the Spurs game's at 7. I don't do anything during the Spurs game, so I won't be researching until like 10 or 11, which is going to suck. So don't be surprised if Music Monday is filmed on Monday and edited on Monday and uploaded really late. So I apologize for that now. But yeah, I gotta go. Super long vlog. Blah, 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 blah. Bye.